My 46M wife, 44F, won't stop sexting. Okay, so about 4 months ago I thought my 46M world ended after I found out my wife, 44F, was sexting a guy half her age. I was told it stopped, and after lots of therapy I am doing significantly better. A big issue is our sex life, which she kept a secret for all of our 22-year marriage. No orgasm. So she turned to an acquaintance who sexts her and gets her mind going, and she orgasms just like that. Leap forward to the last week and she has started sexting him again. I had to find out for myself as she started acting strangely around her phone. She admitted they started it again a couple weeks ago. I was initially completely destroyed the first time. Now I understand more of what she has been going through, but thought at least she would work it out with me. Not in this way. I am concerned rightfully that a sexting relationship will turn physical, even though she swears it won't. She says she needs this and it won't last that long anyway. She also equates it to my use of porn, which I don't exactly see a strong similarity, as porn stars don't live in my town as far as I know. Overall, I'm stressed by this entire thing. She definitely does not want to separate. My love for my wife is unequaled, and honestly the thought of leaving hurts more than anything I could ever imagine. I'm totally in my right to leave. I know this. Half of me wants to see the attorney and end what has until recently been a fantastic marriage. The other half of me wants her to have something that apparently I can't give her. On that note, I have no issues in that regard. Just maybe too large. I know more what she doesn't like. And there's a lot than what she does like. She has never been a good communicator in the bedroom and finds the conversations uncomfortable. We saw a sex therapist together and she created a safe word in case we had to exit quickly. Needless to say, that exercise didn't resolve any of our issues. Getting this off my chest, and wanted to see what others would make of a situation like this. My therapist had some untherapeutic things to say about her behavior, which I thought was pretty telling. Is it okay to let her keep sexting as long as no physical contact, or do I just end things assuming she won't stop or keep hiding it from me? Has it really been a fantastic marriage if she's never been sexually satisfied? You somehow didn't notice for 20 years. She refuses to discuss sex and there's no trust? Sure, you can try to work it out. But realistically, that's not going to happen if you can't even acknowledge it's been bad in many ways for many years. Magical thinking won't fix anything. This is cheating. Divorce her. No, it is not okay for her to be sexting someone else. His age doesn't matter. Them never meeting, which seems unlikely, doesn't matter. I don't know what to tell you. But I wouldn't be able to be in that relationship. This does feel like an emotional affair and the crossing of all your boundaries. If she needs sexting and verbal stimulation, you could have done that for her too. Words can be powerful, and I can imagine she can pretend she is young and beautiful this way. It's not the same thing as porn, except that the way she is doing this is also isolating and dividing you the way porn addiction can do. She is also taking this out of the realm of fantasy. Many women cannot orgasm from PIV and need oral or toys. If your relationship survives, you should take care of her first before penetration. Wait until she is very, very ready and asking for it. But the trust issue is something you absolutely have a right to be upset about. The sexting is not the issue. Her not having an orgasm is not the issue. Your size is not the issue. Your use of porn is not the issue. Her so-called lack of communication is not the issue. The issue is her absolute lack of respect for you and the marriage. Your wife is a cheater. Plain and simple. She is untrustworthy. You might love her more than anything, but by her actions, she's showing you that she doesn't love you. Is this the type of marriage you want for the rest of your life? When the lying and deception starts, the trust ends. No trust, no relationship. I am sure if the tables were reversed, it would be World War III. It's really about communication, respect, commitment and love. It appears you are the only one that values this relationship. Choose your next steps wisely. Maybe she should be trying to sext with you? Going outside your relationship for any sort of sexual gratification counts towards cheating, unless otherwise agreed on by both parties. Sexting aside, because everyone has already commented on that, let's look at the things she said to you as to why she is doing this. She is not satisfied with her sex life and views you as cheating with porn too. Why not address the other issues coming up? Porn is having virtual sex with a real human being and can really ruin your perception of sex, leading the woman to be both emotionally and physically unsatisfied. Trust me when I say that she did this for a reason, and if she were truly happy it would not have happened. This is nobody's relationship except yours. You are allowed to stay with her and fix things, or you are allowed to leave. You only need to listen to what your gut is telling you. If you decide to stay, things must be worked out. Not just on her end but on yours too. Is there a reason why she can't sext with you? Would she let you read through the sexts so you can get a grasp of her fantasies and what it is that is turning her on? While this does on its face just seem like crossing boundaries and emotional cheating, there are also a lot of people who just need extra outlets that don't go into physical realms in order to fill in gaps that are missing and perhaps not possible to address in their relationship. And it is a part of what keeps them happy as a whole and so able to be essentially a good partner. But that should be done honestly and with consent. Hiding things is never good. But you say she's a poor communicator with you about sex and there is a lack of satisfaction. And the texts are somehow helping to deal with that. So is there a way for that to become something that is a part of your life together rather than something she is hiding? I think you need to consider revisiting therapy, whether it is couples or sex, because there are issues that you need to resolve so you can both feel satisfied and respected. Sorry bro, you're being cheated on, disrespected and treated like a fool. From here you have two choices. Keep being a stupid idiot, or smarten up and file for a divorce. If a person truly loves someone, they do not do this. If she had issues in bed, she should have came to you years ago and seek appropriate therapy. But no, she showed she has no respect for that and decided to go get off using someone else's help. As it stands, your relationship is over and your wife is having an emotional affair, primarily sexual, that will likely lead to it turning physical and certainly begin a series of online lovers. You are absolutely sticking your head in the sand and hoping for the best. There is nothing good about this dysfunctional relationship. No trust, no sharing, no bond. I doubt at this point that reconciliation is at all possible, but you need to begin protecting yourself and taking whatever action you need to. Stop wallowing and allowing your partner to have a consequence-free affair. Take action. She's emotionally cheating. You should have left her when you caught her the first time, but you fell for her manipulation. Cheater's gonna cheat. Since you forgave her first time, she'll thought you'll forget this time too. Also remember, if you keep on digesting it, then one day it will become physical. At that time she would say, I've already told you that I'm not satisfied. It not big of a deal. If you got cheated on the first time, it's on her. Leave. But if you stayed and got cheated again, then it's on you. This is why you do not stay with a cheater. They reward your forgiveness with more cheating. She has shown you more than once you cannot trust her. It's your life and you are the only one that can decide what's best for you. I hate that more and more people have zero loyalty. This is a massive betrayal. both the first time it happened and more so now that she lied about it. And is nothing like porn. Jesus. The fact that refuses to work through this with you shows she doesn't view your feelings on this matter or how it could totally destroy you as something she should concern herself with. Too many red flags to found here. You may love your wife, but she is not treating you like someone she loves. For me, sexting in general would be bad. But sexting with someone local that she knows would be a deal breaker. It's already arguably an emotional affair. And it's a 5-minute drive away from becoming physical. This may sound odd, but have you considered role-playing as her sexting partner? Not as her husband, but as some hot stranger? I don't know if that would get her off. But it may be worth a try. If you decide to stay and allow her to continue, you need to insist on total transparency about the sexting. You see every single text. Nothing deleted. Nothing hidden. No other stealth apps. Possibly location services enabled on her phone. All non-negotiable. And with the understanding that there are no second chances. I don't think I could do it myself. But maybe it will work for you. Ultimately, you need to decide if you're okay with her going outside of your relationship for sexual gratification. Regardless of whether it's physical or not. Best wishes. Sexting someone she knows and sees seems dangerous. Otherwise, maybe I could see the porn relation. Maybe. What worries me even more is she says she needs this and isn't taking your feelings into consideration? Aside from those aspects which you are totally in your right to go any which way you want. I would sext her yourself. Get out of your head. Figure out in hot ways how to ask her what she likes, wants. She should not be able to tell some coworker or whatever, but not you. Her husband. Either you end things, or you come to the realization that you love and are committed to a woman who doesn't love or commit herself to you. Dump her. Run for the hills, my guy. You deserve better. Here's the thing. Very few women orgasm with their male partners. Namely, men are bad at sex. It just is what it is. So, yay. Most women are faking because on top of being condemned to mediocre, at best, sex, they don't want to have to gentle parent the confidence back into their male partners whose entire image of themselves revolves around their ability to make a woman have an orgasm. Men's entire belief system around the female orgasm is so laughably self-fulfilling. Anyway, please consider couples therapy or spare yourself the heartache and be done with her. Continued, repeat offenses are often the product of knowing it's a boundary of yours they can frequently overstep. Let her keep sexting. Find someone who will orgasm with you. Because there are some good and kind women out there.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.